So, Mr. Francis, thank you very much for your presence here at IFBI. Can you first of all briefly introduce yourself and tell us what you do in the world of football?
So my name is Stijn Francis. I'm the founder of Stirr Associates, and we represent 25 football players in Belgium and outside of Belgium, among which some national team players, some Belgian national team players, but also from other countries. And well, we're one of the leading companies in the Belgian market.
And what makes you and your company, Stirr Associates, different from the other football agents we know in the industry?
Well, we have a background as lawyers, so we have more the vision of a lawyer, also the culture of lawyers, which means that we first try to protect the players instead of thinking about transfers, where most agents are very transfer driven. We try to look at the player really as a business as such, whereby transfers are obviously important, but there are also some other things which are important, such as investments, financial planning, wealth planning, contracts, the legal stuff. And we really believe that the player should have the 360-degree services and not only the services regarding the transfers. And I think that's, together with our culture of trying to be as ethical and as transparent as possible, the main difference between us and agents.
So yeah, as you mentioned, football agents often have a bad reputation or image. What is your opinion about that?
Well, effectively, some agents do have very bad reputations, and I think these agents, that's a good reason why they have such a reputation, but as in all businesses, you have good people and bad people, and I believe there are also some people who try to innovate football and try to change things in football, and then these agents try to be correct as possible, and they try to really service their clients to the extent possible, and to try to really protect them. But there's always a limited number of agents, then sometimes they're very powerful, who are not really ethical or not really trying to look after their clients as it should be. So these agents may be spoiled for the reputation of the other agents.
Yeah. And what are you think are the most important characteristics a good football agent must have?
He should work hard, not for himself but for his clients. He should take care of the client as much as possible. He should listen to what the client really wants, and he should focus in the long run. A career is not a one-shot transfer. A career can be 15-20 years long, and you have to really think about the long run and not think about the short-term money that may be there, but really step by step build a career, have patience, listen to clients, trying to service clients, and always obviously first defend the interest of the client and then defend your own interests.
Yeah, of course. And then a last question, you just gave a day lectureship here at IFBI. What did you try to teach our participants, and what are your thoughts on their questions they posed today?
So the topics I dealt with today was more about well, football management, representation of football players, about what are the issues of football players transfer-wise, the problems they have with agents, but also the problems they have outside of the pitch regarding taxes, administration, contracts, and all these kind of things. There was also a part about negotiations in football, what kind of some tips and tricks that you should take into account when you're dealing with football clubs. And regarding their questions, I had the impression that they really are already quite well prepared. Their questions were, well, they gave the impression that they really understood the topics that we were discussing, so I was really surprised by the level, to be honest.